9, 10, 23. 9, 10, 23. Ussasarja Banam Saha Brajam Iva Tadahir.
I'm seeing the website vedabase.io.
Vedabase.io, vedabase.com.
Achinta. One pillow. Tadhirdayam Bibheda Saha Asrikaha Bamanam Dasamukhai Nyapatata Vimanat Haha Iti Jalpati Jane Sukrtiva Rikta Evam Chipanna Dhanusi Sandhita Ussasarja Evam Chipanna Dhanusi Sandhitam Ussasarja Banam Braja Ima Tadhridayam Bibheda So Astrigaha Bamanam Dasamukhain Yata Patata Bimana Deha Yati Jalpati Jane Sukriti Varikta. Okay. Yeah, one more.
Evam Shipan Dhanushi Sandhitamutsasarja. Banam Savajramiva Tadhridayam
Achintya.
Viveda. Sosrakramandashamukhairnyapatad vimana. Daheti jalpati jane sukriti varikta.
Mataji.
Evam Shipan Dhanushi Sandhitamutsasarja. Banam Savajramiva Tadhridayam Bibheda. Sosrupvamanadashamukhairnyapatad vimanat. Daheti jalpati jane sukriti varikta.
Translation. Okay. Evam in this way. Chipana chastising Ravana. Dhanushi on the bow. Sandhitam fixed an arrow. Ussasarja released towards him. Banam the arrow. Saha that arrow. Brajam Iva like a thunderbolt. Tada Hirdayam the heart of Ravana. Vibheda, pierce. Saha, he, Ravana. Astrikaha, blood. Bamanam, vomiting. Dasamukhai, through the 10 mouths. Neapatat, fell down. Bimana, from the airplane. Haha, alas, what happened? Iti, thus. Jalpati, roaring. Jane, when all of the people present there. Shukurtiva, like a pious man. Riktaha, when the results of his pious activities are finished. Translation and purport by Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After thus rebuking Ravana, Lord Ramchandra fixed an arrow to his bow, aimed at Ravana, and released the arrow, which pierced the Ravana's heart like a thunderbolt. Upon seeing this, Ravana's follower raised a tremendous sound, crying, "Alas, alas, what has happened? What has happened?" As Ravana, vomiting blood from his 10 mouth, fell from his airplane, just as a pious man falls to earth from the heavenly planet when the result of his pious activities are exhausted. Purport. In Bhagavad Gita 9:21, it is said, Chinde Pune Martalokam Visanti. When the results of their pious activities are exhausted, those who have enjoyed the heavenly planet fell again to earth. The fruitive activities of this material world are such that whether one acts piously or impiously, one must remain within the material world according to different conditions. For neither pious or impious actions can relieve one from Maya's clutches of repeated birth and death. Somehow or other, Ravana was raised to an exalted position as the king of a great kingdom with all material opulence, but because his sinful act of kidnapping Mother Sita, all the result of his pious activities were destroyed. If one offends an exalted personality, especially the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one certainly becomes most vulnerable. Bereft of results of pious activities, one must fall down like Ravana and other demons. It is therefore advised that one transcend both pious and impious activities and remain in the pure state of freedom from all designation. Sarvopadhi vinirmukta tatparena nirmalam. When one is fixed in devotional service, he is above the material platform. On the material platform, there are higher and lower positions. But when one is above the material platform, he is always fixed in a spiritual position. Sagunan samtitayitvat brahmbhuvaya kalpate. Ravana or those like him may be very powerful and opulent in this material world, but theirs is not a secure position, because after all they are bound by the result of their karma. karmana daiva nitrena. We should not forget that we are completely dependent on the law of nature. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasa ahankara vimuddhatma kartamiti mannate. The bewildered spirit soul, under the influence of three modes of material nature, thinks himself the doer of activities that are in actuality carried out by nature. Bhagavad Gita 3:27. One should not be proud of one's exalted position and act like Ravana, thinking oneself independent of material nature's law. Hare Krishna. So I'll request Madan Gopal Prabhu to speak something, then I will start.
Hare Krishna. So, like Prabhu was mentioning, today is Shri Ram Vijayadashami. It's a very special day, isn't it? But in this verse, it's a very graphic. What was he vomiting? Kids love to talk about this stuff. So, Sasrag Vaman Dasha Mukhair Nyapatad Vimanat. Viman means this airplane. Isn't it? That verse says he fell from his airplane, not just standing on the ground, he's vomiting. He's falling from his airship while vomiting blood. Not from one mouth. Yeah. So, what is this? His fall is not merely the defeat of the demon, it is a fall of a representative ego. Now, sometimes people think, these stories are there in the scriptures. They just to teach us that message about our ego, our thing, but that never really happened. No, this really happened. This is history. It is not just symbolism. But it is a powerful way to also give a message to us. So both are there. Not that because our Acharya Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he explains the symbolism behind the demons who were killed. Right? But doesn't mean that they are merely allegories. They actually happened. Ram literally fell. The place where Ram literally killed Ravana and Ravan literally fell. The place where Lord Ram is born is Ayodhya, Janma Bhumi. But there's even a place where Ravan was born. He was born in North India, somewhere. Sri Lanka later on he occupied. He is colonized. But he was born in, that village is there. The town is there. Just today we're mentioning the name of that town. So, see, even while he was possessing extraordinary pious credit, Sukriti, right? What was his big mistake? One grave offense. What was his offense? One thing, one in particular, one offense in particular. That's right. You see, that his aparad to the devotee of the Lord is aparad to the Lord. See. Now, in the purport, Prabhupada explains, if you heard the purport, he explains very nicely that whether one acts piously or impiously, he will remain in the world. We must remain in the world. You see, Ravan, like many other powerful materialistic people, he reached exalted heights. His accomplishments, nobody can accomplish today. The most powerful, even heavenly accomplishment. But what Prabhupada explains, Shine Punya Martya Lokam Vishanti. When your punya becomes finished, you have to come down again to this land of death. Martya Lokam. Martya Lokam. You see? So, there's only one thing alone that can produce devotion to the Lord, that is transcendental, that is bhakti. One thing, devotional service to Krishna is the only thing that is transcendental. Transcendental means above. Today is known as Utsava, right? Utsava means festival. Sava means sadness, depression. Utsava means it transcends, it takes you, lifts you above. sadness. So if you follow Krishna consciousness, every few weeks some utsav is there. So your sadness, depression can't last too long. Tama means darkness. Uttama means it lifts you above darkness. You never thought of that, right? Uttama, Ati Uttam. Purushottam, Purusha Uttama. The Supreme Lord is not a Purushottama. He lifts you above your darkness. Uttama, Utsava, like that. You see? So, it is so sweet, this whole process of Krishna consciousness. But what is our job? We have to protect our heart from these little Ravans in there who want to enjoy the energy of the Lord but don't want the Lord. You see? Who is the big hero of Ramayana? Yes. But who is the real, who is known as one of the big heroes? Is actually Hanuman. His greatness lies in glorifying Lord Ram. Big villain we know, Ravan. Of course, it's Kumbhkarna also. But a big villain was Ravan. What does Ravan do? He wants to take away Lakshmi from Narayan for his own enjoyment. He wants to take Sita Lakshmi from Lord Ram, who is Narayan. What does Hanuman want to do? He wants to rescue Lakshmi to bring her back to Narayan. So we have to ask ourselves, am I really working hard so I can enjoy the Lakshmi for myself? Or am I working hard to take the resources that came out of my hard work and employ them in the service of Narayan, service of Lord Ram? Am I Ravan? Am I Hanuman? What percentage is my motivation Ravan? What percent is my motivation Hanuman? If you look in the mirror, really analyze yourself, you can look in your checkbook also, he will tell you. You see, we say Lakshmi, money is Lakshmi, right? So, to the degree we are selfish, to that degree we are Ravan. To the degree we are selfless, to that degree we are Hanuman. We are like Hanuman or we are like Ravan. Of course, we can never become Ravan. Ravan is that great. Ravan is actually the gatekeeper of the, Vaikuntha, we know that. And we can never be, there's no becoming in Krishna. You don't become Hanuman. But you can become like. You can be in the footsteps. To that, so we have to change our ratios gradually by giving more of our energy to Krishna. Right? So true victory lies in dependence of the Lord. When we see exalted devotees walking around amongst us, like we see, like Devkinanda Prabhu, for example, he travels everywhere, completely selfless. Giving only. So, but the happiness lies in selflessness. Selfishness is the key to misery. Have you heard this term, Manav Seva is Madhav Seva? It means, serving humanity is serving God. Is that true? I see some no, some yes. Is it true? Some people say yes. Okay, a lot of no's, a lot of yes. Did Prabhupada do anything except Manav Seva? He only did Manav Seva. Prabhupada did nothing but Manav Seva. Why didn't he left Vrindavan? Vrindavan he was happy. He came to the world to do Manav Seva, to teach us how to do Manav Seva. He says the best way to do Manav Seva is teach people how to do Madhav Seva. That is the only way to do Manav Seva. Everything else is teaching different degrees of selfishness only. That's all. We can never be truly selfless unless we understand the true self. Na te vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. They don't know what is actual swarth, what is beneficial for the swarth. So similarly, if we are more aligned to Hanumanji, selfless seva, full of love, then we can see that do we want to end up, there are two scenes, both scenes are full of redness. This scene, in this verse, Ravan falling, 10 heads, vomiting blood, is another beautiful scene where Hanumanji, he sees Sita Devi, she's putting kumkum. You know the story. And he says, Mata, what is this red you're putting? Oh, if I put this red, kumkum, then my Lord and Master, he'll have a long life and it's good for him. Oh, then I will also do. Give me some kumkum. So he took the whole bucket of kumkum, he put all over. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, if a little bit can help, I'll put all over my body. That scene is also full of red. But one is Ravan's scene, one is Hanuman's scene. We have to ask ourselves, who do I want to be? Do I want to be happy or do I want to pretend to be happy? There's only two choices in our life. To pretend to be happy or to be happy. And pretension will not give us. So Krishna consciousness is the only process. So I thought this couple of inspiring things we can be reflecting on. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So you all heard, right? Agree? What he said? So nothing more to hear. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshu Gunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pujare Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatari Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, the pastime of Ravana being killed by Lord Ramchandra is from which noble book? Ramayana. So first of all, we should know that meaning of Ramayana. What is Ramayana? Ramayana is not a novel book. Ramayana is not a fiction. Ramayana is not a book of a story. Ramayana is Rama Ayana iti Ramayana. Ramayana has three different meanings. And all three are very, very important character in Ramayana. One is Rama Ayana. Ayana means prasthan or moving towards. Like we say Uttarayan, Dakshinayan. When sun enters to the other side, called Uttarayan. So Rama Ayana means in Hindi Ram ka prasthan. Where? To the forest. That is one meaning of Ramayana. Other meaning of Ramayana is Rama Ayanam iti Ramayana. Rama means Mother Sita and Ayanam means going. Now Ram was asked by Maharaj Dasrath to go. Did Maharaj Dasrath ask this thing? Really he asked? Who was the one who asked? Can anybody say? See, immediately everybody wants to use Kaikai. No. Ram himself asked to go to forest. Therefore it is called Ramayana. It's not Dasrath, not Kaikai. One of the Acharya of Sri Sampradaya, he has given commentary on whole Ramayana. He mentions that out of everyone in Ayodhya, who loved the Ram most? Whatever truth you know, speak out. Don't worry. Don't say half or half. Yes, Kaikai loved Ram the most. And when it was announced that Ram is going to be coronated as the king next day, you know who was the most happiest person? Kaikai was the most happiest person. And who was the saddest person that day? Maybe, but you said right. Ram was the saddest person because Ram did not come to become a king. He came to deliver. I am putting little full stop, not full stop, comma here, and remind later on. Ram came to deliver his devotee, Jai and Vijay. You know that, the story? That how the two doorkeeper of Vishnu, they were cursed by Vaikuntha by 4 Kumaraj to take 3 births. So first birth they came Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksh. And they were killed, not delivered, keep in mind. They were killed by Lord Nrsimhadev, Nrsimha Bhagavan ki jai, and Bara. They were not delivered, they were only killed. So again they took birth. And they took birth as Rama and Kumbhakarna. And they were again killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Rama. And then again they took birth as Shishupal and Dantavakra. This time they got delivered by Krishna. Because Krishna is known as Mukunda. Mukunda means Muktidata, one who gives liberation. So they got delivered. So Lord Ram was unhappy because the purpose of the Lord to appear here, Paritranaya Sadhuna, Vinasaya Dushkritam, Dharma Samsthapanarthaya. So although he could have been also done by being king, but he chose to first protect his devotee, the Sija of name is Saranya. When he was a prince, a small Ram, that time only he saw the demons, all the descendant of Ravana, how they were, terrorizing the whole planet and disturbing all the, the saintly person. Therefore, Vishwamitra Muni came to take Lord Ram to Buxar. I am from that area. Buxar, bank of Ganga. And there, Lord Ram killed Ravana's Nani. Nani, what do you call? How would say? Maternal grandmother. Her name was Tadaka. And she had 2 sons, Marich and Subhamu. So Ram killed Subhamu, and Marich flew to Lanka. Right? So Ram understood the taste of the water, how it is cold or hot. So he understood that how they are. So he said, by being king, I cannot do that thing. I have to go. So he was sad. Thus, he went that night. It was next day it was going to happen. So he went that evening and he tasted Mother Kaikeyi. He asked her, Mother, do you love me? She was surprised. What are you talking about? Do you love me? And then like Prabhupada said, if you love me, then follow me. Right? So Lord wanted to see her love. So he asked her, what can you do for me? She said, I can do anything for you. Then he told her, do you remember? Do you remember that once you gave, Maharaj Dasrath gave you 2 bones? And he said, when time comes, I will ask. Now time has come, Mother. What I have to do? He said, by 1 bone, you asked me to go to forest for 14 years. And other, that Bharat becomes the king for Ajodhya. Now Kaikeyi was getting heart attack, what is this thing? But you are taste for her. So she was ready to do anything for Lord Ram. You can see that how she loved Ram. How she loved Ram. And not only that, this secret was known by none, but only Kaikeyi and Ram. Only two of them. Manthara coming and saying that was not disturbing. See, Manthara could not, brainwash Ram, although Kaikeyi, it mentioned, but no. It was due to her love for Ram. She was ready to do that thing. And that's a devotee. Devotees are one. We are Krishna conscious devotee. Should be ready to do anything and everything for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. We should not see our pleasure. Otherwise, Nija Indriya Tripti Tar Nam Kam. Krishna Indriya Priti Vancha Hari Premna. The real thing should be, we do everything for pleasure of the Lord. So, Kaikeyi was ready to do the thing for the pleasure of Lord Ramchandra. So much so that people, they curse her till today. No mother likes to give her daughter name Kaikeyi. Doesn't it? She condemned. But this secret is opened to Bharat. That also indirectly in Chitrakoot. When Bharat went to meet Lord Ram, that time Kaikeyi, Sumitra and Kausalya went. And whom did Ram went to meet first? Kaikeyi. So, Lord is so kind to his devotee who are unalloyed, unmotivated, ayatuki apratihita, that he tells him, come first. For everything, for prasadam also, come first. Here we fight for prasadam, but there Lord said, come on. So he met Kaikeyi. And every time Kaikeyi understood that how Ram loves her. And Ram understood how Kaikeyi loves him. So this I was trying to explain the meaning of Ramayana. Rama, Ayana. Who wanted to go to the forest? It was nothing to do with Dasratha or Kaikeyi, Ram. Therefore it is called Ramayan. Other meaning of Ramayan, Rama, Ayana. So Ram was asked by Maharaj Dasratha to go to forest. Not Sita, no? Sita was not asked. So there's something to learn. Ramayana is everything for Shiksha. In Hindi, they say, राम की करनी और कृष्ण की कथनी, इसे पालन करना चाहिए. राम की करनी, whatever Ram did, we can imitate, we can do. And whatever Krishna said, you should do. Not whatever he did. He'll be in trouble. Man, he has 16,108 wives. Can you keep more than one wife? You'll have divorced immediately, right? Krishna killed such a huge demon Putana, 6-year-old boy. He lifted Govardhan hill. What not? So whatever Krishna did, cannot do. But whatever he said, Saradharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Saranam Braja. Surrender to him. Follow that one. And Ram, whatever he did, you follow that. For the children, you must follow your parents. Must follow your father, whatever he is saying. Look at the Ram. He followed his father. For the ladies, you must follow your husband. देखो माता जी हंस रही है. अमेरिका आ गए, अमेरिकन बन गए लोग. Be Indian. Still remain Indian. The wife is to be shadow. So what to be shadow? Wife is shadow of husband. The ardhangani. So how half body can go? Nowadays, okay, see you later. If you have to go to forest, you go, I will see you later. How a shadow can be separated from the object? Cannot be. How a half body can walk? Not other. So Sita followed her Istri Dharma. That is also described. Therefore, Rama Ayanam iti Ramayanam. And all these three, I will tell the summary of all these three. Ramayana, where Rama went, what was the purpose? What to learn from that? And second one, Ramayana, what was the purpose for that, Sita? And third one is Rama Ayanam, iti Ramayanam. Rama Ayanam. Ayanam means to bring. Bring Lord Ram. Who was that? Who went to bring Lord Ram? Bharat. Bharat went to Chitragut to bring Lord Ram, right? So Ramayan is the main patra or real hero of Ramayana are these three personalities. That is Lord Ram, then Sita and Bharata. Now, why not Hanuman and Ravana? Ravana is also very important part in that. But in these three people, you will see there is one thing common, and that is called detachment, Vairagya. Ram was going to be king of Ayodhya. Ayodhya was not only what you see Ayodhya today. Maharaj Dasratha was a Samrat. He was not a king, he was an emperor. And he was a king who not only ruled whole planet here, but he had friendship with the demigods. He used to go to heavenly planet, like just I came to America. So he used to go there and be friendship. He could fight in all directions. He could drive the chariot in all directions. Therefore, his name was Dasarath. He was only 18 days old when his father died. His mother, he was the son of Apsara. I will not get into that. And Apsara was cursed. And she was married to Dasarath's father. And then once Narad Muni was passing by, maybe I'm going different direction. Anyway, but I will just stay. And then the garland from Narad Muni fell. And it fell on her. So when the garland fell on her, then immediately she got delivered. She went back to heavenly planet. And Maharaj Aj, who was the father of Maharaj Dasarath, he was so attached to his good wife that he couldn't live. He committed suicide. He died. So Dasarath was only that time, he was a small boy. After his father died, he was only 8-month-old kid. And then Vasishtha, and then who will rule the Sumanta and Vasishtha, the two were there. And Vasishtha said that I am Brahmin. I don't know how to rule him. But you are the chief minister, you are prime minister. So Sumanta was till 18 years, 8 months he left, till 18 years Sumanta ruled Ayodhya. And in meanwhile, Vasishtha has a friend, his name was Marudhanva. And Marudhanva also had a Kamdhenu, like Vasishtha, he also had a Kamdhenu. So Dasarath drank the milk of Kamdhenu, not American cows, real cows, Kamdhenu. So he had such a strength, he could drive in all directions. So anyway, that was where from we came here. I know, but how did we come here? Huh? Detachment, yes. Yes, you got to catch this point. So Ram was detached. He was going to be king of whole planet. Maharaj Dasratha was ruling. And that kingdom was established by first king on the planet, Maharaj Manu. Whose children we are? We are called Manusya. We are descendant of Manu. And he established a kingdom. And you know, what do you mean of Ayodhya? Anybody know? No. Something which cannot be destroyed or which cannot be conquered. That is called Ayodhya. Cannot be conquered by anybody. So that capital, the city was, in Ramayana, the description of Ayodhya is given. What we are seeing today, that was already in Ayodhya at that time. No cellular phone, but air to air you can talk. In Ramayana, it is Valmiki had this time. So anyway, he had all these things, but he chose to go to forest, barefoot, go to forest. No chariot, nothing. Sleeping on the floor. So this is the great, renunciation, detachment. And then Sita. She was the daughter of Maharaj Janaka. Naresh. She was really daughter of Mother Earth. So she was one by the princess of the whole planet. And Ayodhya, she was the queen. She was going to be queen of Ayodhya. But she gave up. Just to be with her husband. There's something to learn from Ramayana for the ladies. And then Bharat. Maharaj Dasraj had declared that Bharat will be the king. And he also renounced the whole kingdom. Whole 14 years, Bharat did not enter in Ayodhya. He stayed in Nandigram. He also slept on the floor. He also lived his life like the way Rama was living. So these four are dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. There are four representative Chaturspursh artha. Lakshmana was the symbol of dharma. Shatrughna was the symbol of artha. No, sorry. Ram was moksha. Lakshmana was dharma, yes. Bharat was kama. And Shatrughna was artha. No. Bharat was artha, Shatrughna was kama. That's why he was living in Ayodhya. But even while living in Ayodhya, Shatrughna also did not sleep on the bed, slept on the floor. So just look at the tyag of this poor brother. Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years. He didn't eat for 14 years. Look at his tyag. So the Ramayana teaches us tyag. Tyag, and you can see the difference between Ravan and Ram. Ravan was attached and Ram was detached. So anyone who is detached, he will always be happy even in distress. If somebody dies and if not attached, he will not cry. But somebody too attached, he will like Ganga Jamuna flowing for years. Now Hanuman and Rama, they are two devotees. These four were the Shankar, Chakra, Gada, Padma, and many descriptions are given. And this Ravana and Hanuman were two devotees. Ravana was Jai Vijay there, and Hanuman was, Shakti of Lord Ram. So anyway, so this is called Ramayana. Rama Ayana iti Ramayana. Rama Ayana iti Ramayana. Rama Ayana iti Ramayana. Now, one other thing, to have a knowledge is one thing, and pride of knowledge is other thing. The difference between Ram and Ravan was Panditji, right? Great Pandit. Nobody was greater Pandit than Ravan. And his father was more greater than him. You know where the Lanka is? Lanka was not the kingdom of Ravan. You know who built the Lanka? Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva built the Lanka for his good wife Parvati, Sati. For Sati, because Sati was daughter of Daksha Prajapati. She didn't want to stay in the forest under the banyan tree. And all her sisters were married to, king's house. So she told her husband that, if all my sisters have first class house in Naperville or something, New Jersey. Why we should live in forest? We should have a beautiful house. So Lord Shiva had Pathsala going on, where even we will hear the Nalakubara Giriva went to learn tuition from him. So this Vishkarma was also disciple of Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva said, Lord Shiva told Sati, that's not good for us. We meant to be in forest. We are happy here. Why to have this? She said, no, I want. So as you all know, man side, the two hurt is very, very difficult to overcome. Hurt means, क्या बोलोगे hurt का हिंदी? हाँ, two stubbornness. One is ball hurt of children, and one is right. If the wife wants something better, if you want a peaceful life, give them, let them be happy. Finally, they'll give to you, but let them be happy. Prabhupada said, you give the checkbook to them, but keep signing a treaty with yourself. Let them be happy. And same with children, if they want something, you have to get them. Otherwise, they'll take the whole house on their head. Right? So what we will discuss? So Sati wanted palace. So Lord Shiva said, all right. So he called Vishkarma. And he told Vishkarma that why don't you do this thing? All right, it was done. Then time came that, Griha Pravesh. So we had to get somebody who is very qualified. So Vishwasarvaj, father, Hinama Pulasya, he was, great personality. So, and same way his son Sarva was also very great Pandit. So he was called for, Griha Pravesh. And as you know, if anything is done, end of the day you have to give dakshina. Otherwise there is no use of that, any jagya or anything you do. So Lord Shiva asked to him, after jagya was done, everything, puja was done, so what should I give dakshina to you? He said, well, I don't need anything. I know you can give anything, but I don't need anything. But I will find out if my wife wants something. Because the women, they see what he got from there, thing. So he went and asked his wife, or her name was Kaikasi. So he asked that, no, what do you want? So she said that I really like that palace. that Vishkarma made that golden palace, Lanka. So why don't I ask him to give away Dakshina, this palace only? So he did not know what to do, but he had to follow his wife. So he came and he said, my dear Lord, what can I say? No, you tell what you want. What did he say? What he wants? Lord Shiva knew everything, what is going on. He didn't want it to live in palace anyway. He liked Kailas. So he said, well, she said to ask for this palace, Sone Kalanka. Then Lord Shiva said, he looked at Sati, he said, so what to do now? And they had no option but to give to Pulasya. Now he had two wives. One was, from one was born Kubera, and from other was born Ravana. So Ravana, Visvasarva, Pulasya Rishi, he was a great Pandit. His son was Visrava. He was married to Kaikasi, and they were from a village in UP called Bisrakha, and nowadays it called Noida. So Ravana birthplace is Noida for today's world. So, and Kaikasi father was Maharaj Malyavan, and his mother was Tadaka, as I say, and two brothers, Marich and Shibahu. Now, this Ravana were altogether 4 brothers and 2 sisters. 4 brothers were Kubera, the first one, Vibhishan, Kumbhakarna, Khar, Dusar, and Abhirama. 6 brothers and 2 sisters. One was Surpanakha and other was Kumbhi. Kumbhi was married to Madhu, demon, and Krishna is known as Madhusudan. So, and they had a son called Lavanasur. So still near Mathura, Braj, that was their kingdom at that time. Anyway, so this was, the dynasty of Ravana, the dynasty of Pandit, great Pandit. I was just talking to Madan Gopal Prabhu today that this is strange. Prabhupada never mentioned in his book anywhere, neither it is mentioned Ramayana or anywhere about burning Ravan. But here we are burning Ravan. In India we don't do it. Killing Ravan is one thing, but burning Ravan. So Ravan was a great Pandit, Brahmin. So are we not going to be part of Brahmatya? He may be demon. Just like Sankhacharana was a demon, right? And Krishna killed him. So the gopis, he wanted to Ras, they said nothing doing. He got Bhatya. Then he had to Arishtata, sorry. Then he had to make Radhakund Shyamkund, right? Pati from there. So I don't know. Again, I'm not saying yes or no, but it is not there in Shastra, which the Prabhupada recommended. You all can decide. I was just saying that how Ravana was such a great personality. He was a great Pandit, but he had too much arrogance, pride of that knowledge. He had great knowledge, but he was arrogance. Although he was a great devotee of Lord Shiva and a great Pandit, but his arrogance, his garva. And therefore he was killed. And when Ram, he had great knowledge about the pride. Ravana has a knowledge and he became proud. And Ram has a knowledge about the proud. So here we something to learn for us that better to keep knowledge about the pride than being proud of knowledge. Sometimes we become, I know all Shloka for Bhagavad Gita, all Bhagavatam, everything I know. I am this one, that one, so many. So, it's very nice quote. Ravana had the arrogance of knowledge. Arrogance transferred the greatest devotee of Shiva into a great demon. Lord Ram had the knowledge of arrogance, and the knowledge transformed Ram into Lord Ram. In the struggle between arrogance and knowledge that rages within all of us, our endeavor should always be ensure of the knowledge to trumps, not this, triumphs means victory. So then we can be victorious if we have knowledge about the pride. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, even for our chanting the holy name, Visvabhitranadapi Sunichena Taro Ravi Sahishuna Amanina Manadena Kirtani Sadari. So since today is Ram Vijayadashami, so we will just hear something about Rama, because on today, is the day of Ram killing Ravan. So Ravan is killed, he is the Sanan, right? And he was killed by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We know the inner meaning, why all these things happen. Externally also, if you see that Ravana was a great devotee of Lord Ram, of Lord Ramchandra. Shiva also, Lord Ramchandra also. He was a Vishnu Bhakta. So once he had gone to Kailash and he could sing the Samved very nicely on his Veena, and he could dance, which pleases Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva was pleased by his Tandav, Nrit, because Lord Shiva also done Tandav Nrit. So he was very pleased, and he gave him Pasupatastra and different weapons. Ravana has gone to Himalaya because this is demoniac mentality. Demon does not like to die. They want to live forever. And devotee, Jiyova Marova. For them, doesn't matter whether live or die. But demon doesn't want to die. So he went to Lord Shiva, he pleased Lord Shiva, and he got all the weapons. Then while coming, he said, let me also go and see grandfather Brahma. He wanted to go and see grandfather Brahma. So he went to Brahma and he started singing Samved on his Veena. So Brahma became very happy with him. So he asked Brahma asked him, so I'm very happy. What do you want? He said, I don't want to die. Same like Hiranyakashipu, he also asked. Brahma said, I am going to die. How can I give benediction? He said, all right, if you cannot give benediction, at least tell me, how will I die? How will I die? Then he did not ask like Hiranyakashipu, he said, how will I die? Then he said that the son of Dasrath and Kausalya will kill you. By the way, Rama and Dasrath were of same age. They were same age. And Dasrath was very powerful. Ravana was fearful. Now, Ajodhya, the Kausal, the whole state is called Kausal Rajya. In other side of Sarju is called Dakshin Kausal, and this side is called Uttar Kausal. So Ayodhya is in Uttar Kausal. So all the kings on the planet, they were under Ayodhya, Uttar Kausal. Everybody was under Uttar Kausal. Then, Dasarath used to visit, young man, he used to visit, and he visited Dakshin Kausal. And that time, Kausalya was there. Kausalya was the daughter of Maharaj Bhanumati. So, Maharaj Bhanumat, he has two daughters. One was Besnudi and other was Kausalya. So, Besnudi got married to the king of Anga. His name was Maharaj Rumpa. She got married to Maharaj Rumpa. And Kausalya was very beautiful. In Ramayana, the description of Kausalya is given. Because she was so beautiful on the planet. And naturally, Dasarath got attracted to her. So, the love marriage, there are, different kind of marriages. And one of the marriage is, the love marriage, Gandharva Vivah. So, he wanted first marriage, Brahma Vivah, where mother, father, mother arranged marriage, but he has no mother, father. So, he came and told Vasishtha about, because he was Guru, he told. And they said, when the message went to Maharaj, the father of Kausalya, then he immediately agreed. His mother name was, her mother name was Indumati and father name Bhanumati. So immediately he agreed to give his daughter to Maharaj Dasarath. But when Vasishtha came to know, this thing, when he saw that horoscope, they said, no, it cannot happen. Because both of you are from same dynasty, Surjavansha, both of you. So the same Gotra. So children born of you will be apang, kya bolenge? Disabled. Yeah. So then Dasarath, what can I do? Eventually he gave the idea to marry Kausalya. But when Ravana heard from Brahma that the child born of Dasarath and Kausalya will be the cause of your death, he will kill you. So while coming, Ravana was ready to kill Kausalya. He took out his sword, like Kansa, when he heard that eighth child of Devaki is going to kill you, took out his sword. So Ravana also took out his sword. He wanted to come and kill Kausalya while going. But Mandodari was there. So she stopped. And she said, no, you cannot do this thing. This is not befitting to you, because she is a woman and you are such a great personality. Why you want to commit sin or getting a bad name of killing a woman? Then what to do? He said, okay, Kausalya is the cause. Then in Hindi said, Narahe baans na baje basri. Finish Kausalya only. When Kausalya, and you don't have to do it. Tell some Raksacha, they will finish, they will eat her. So Ravana was very happy. He said, wow, thank God, you saved me from today from committing a great sin. Immediately he asked for a few Raksacha to go to kidnap Kausalya and finish her up. So the Raksacha, they kidnapped Kausalya, they packed her in a box. And that day, Maharaj Dasarath, he was coming almost like night time. He was coming from other side of Sarju, and he saw that, he was on the board, and he saw that this Rakshasa, they dropped some big box in Sarju. And he understood that something wrong. He came rushing and started fighting with Rakshasa, but their strength was big in night. But Dasarath's strength was stronger in 24 hours. Usually, the Rakshasa's strength become double in night. But Dasarath was all time first class. So they escaped. And Dasarath jumped in Sarju, tried to rescue that, whatever was in the box. He was swimming. And this time was there, flood was there. And, this went up, the box went far ahead. And Dasarath one point became unconscious because he got tired. And that time, Jatayu was flying. And he saw Dasarath and their good friend. Immediately Jatayu brought him up and, fanned him and all this thing. He became conscious. And then Dasarath told Jatayu what had happened. And Jatayu took Dasarath on his wing and he flew. And by that time, this box had gone to Ganga. Sarju mixed Ganga after Ayodhya nearby. So near Ganga. And then Jatayu rescued that box, brought the box out. And when they opened the box, then here Dasarath saw his first love. Kausalya, unconscious, almost deathbed. And Jatayu, who had Amrit in his wing. So he brought her, out of this thing. And then Narad Muni came. All the demigod came that time. And Narad Muni, by his Amrit Varsha, he brought her to life. And then Narad Muni immediately said, now it is good muhurta. You both get married now. Then Dasarath was little suspicious what to do. Vasishtha, everybody, she was my first love, but they said no, not to marry because you are same Gotra and all these things will happen. Then Narad said, don't worry, if you are dead, that is dead. Now this is a new life. New birth. So you can marry. So Gandhara Vivah took place. Narad Muni arranged Swaha. There's no fire sacrifice, but okay. Gandhara Vivah. And all the demigods they blessed. And after marriage, the new couple, they flew. Jatayu was there. कौन सबसे बड़ा plane है? 470. Plane, which is the biggest plane?
Airbus.
Airbus is छोटा.
No, you're talking about the big one, 787.
787.
Boeing 820.
You all know better than me.
Jatayu Airlines.
Jatayu Airlines. So, Dasarath and they were brought to Ayodhya and a big reception took place in Ayodhya. That's how Dasarath got married. In due course of time, he got a child. Her name was Santa, but she was disabled. And then other pastime is there, and then later on, Sringam came and Rishi Singh came, and then there's Jagya, and then Ram was born. So what Brahma said, Ravana tried his best to kill, but could not do. And this way, Ram was born. And Lord appears here, whatever the devotees say, Satyam Vidhatu Nijavitta Bhasitam. Satyam Vidhatu. Whatever the devotees they say, the Lord fulfills desire. So Brahma said that you will be killed by son of Kausalya and Dasarath. Ram. So he killed Ravana. Now, of course, we will see that how Ram was, acting like a human being. Although he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he came to teach a lesson how a perfect human being should be. Just like sometimes we may have become, PhD or done our master and all these things. But if you are to teach your own son, a small kid, then you have to come on his platform to teach A, B, C, etc. A means apple being book, etc. Not that you need to learn that. You know this thing. The same way, the Lord comes here to teach us, and He acts like us. Sukadeva Goswami in Bhagavatam said, Anugrahaya bhutanam manusim deha asita kriyate tadrashi krida yatsrutva tatparo bhave. He said, Anugrahaya bhutanam. Out of His causeless mercy, to bestow His mercy, the Lord appears. How? Manusim deha asrita. He is going to teach a human being to us. So He comes like a human being. Kriyate tadrishi krida. He performs the humanly pastime, just like us. I always say there are difference between lila and karma. We do karma. And karma means according to our result of previous karma. We have no freedom to do anything. We are forced to do. We are forced to do. And then we say, it was to be happen. It was supposed to happen. Okay, happen. Just to pacify our mind. But it did not happen. It was supposed to happen because we have done that kind of karma. The result of that karma that we have to suffer or enjoy. But in Leela, there is no karma. So kriyate tadrishi krida, since it is transcendental Leela, yasrutva tat paro bhavet. And by hearing those kind of pastime, tat paro bhavet, then we will like to hear more and more and more and more and get connected to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this Ramayana, Mahabharata, all these different pastimes are meant to connect us with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. These two Vedic literature, there are three. One is Ramayana. Ramayana is based on truth, Satya. Mahabharata is based on Nyaya. And Bhagavatam is based on Prem. So if we have these three granth, we don't need anything else. This, we are Bharatiya, right? From Bharat. I always give them the Bharat. Bharat means Bhaste Prakaste Rata iti Bharata. Bhaste means Prakaste. Sun is known as Bhaskar. Right? Called Bhaskar, sun. So Bharat means, Bha means Prakaste, Bhaskar. Bringing light. And light are of two. Ramayana and Mahabharata. Ramayana, Lord Ramchandra appeared in Surjavans. So Surya, sun is the source of light, and moon is source of light. Krishna appeared in Somvans, Chandravanshi, Krishna Chandravanshi, and Lord Ram is Surjavanshi. And the two are only source of the light. And what do we do in the light? What do we do in the light? Whether daytime or nighttime. What do we do in life? We like to enjoy, right? Materially. Love. And the love comes from Bhagavatam. The real love. That's the real love. So if you have these three, and Mahabharata, when you talk, then talk about Bhagavad Gita. Gita is Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita only. So Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavatam. If you have knowledge about these three, or hear the pastime of Tat Srutva, yes, Srutva Tat Paro Bhavet, then you will get attachment. If you hear about Lord Ram, then you will be attached to Lord Ram. Hear about Krishna, you will be attached to Krishna. So, today is the day that we should decide that I want to go back home, back to Godhead. And Prabhupada, in Purport, he Madan Gopal Prabhu very nicely summarized the purport, but I thought of taking one sentence from that purport, and that will be the final thing that I will say. It is therefore advised that one transcend both pious and impious activities and remain in the pure state of freedom from all designation. Sarvopadi vinirmukta. When one is fixed in devotional service, he is of the material platform. So Prabhupada said, you're pious or impious. And other example Prabhupada gave, dry stool or wet stool. Have you heard this Prabhupada lecture? Dry stool or wet stool, but both are stool. Same way, pious work or impious work, both are karma, punya karma and pap karma. And karma, where karma is there, the bandhan is there, karma bandhan is there. Therefore, Krishna advised, okay, that some guna, some titata, brahma. Oh Arjuna, be free from three modes of material nature. Traya guna visayan veda, naistra guni bhava. So a devotee had to be on transcendental platform. Transcendental platform means Visuddha Sattva. Not Sattva. We don't have to become Sattva Guna. Sattva Guni, no. He said, Traya guna visayan veda. Whether Satguna, Rajoguna or Tamoguna. These are talking about sense gratification. Naistra guna bhava Arjuna. You have to be transcendent. The transcendent means something which is beyond this material world. So, the pastime of the Lord is transcendental pastime. It is based on Visuddha Sattva. So, if you want to know Krishna, then you have to be on platform of Visuddha Sattvam. Sattvam Visuddham. Iti Vasudeva. And if you want to know who is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then Visuddha Sattva. Even if you are Satgun, then Rajagun and Tamagun is there. Maybe little portion, but is there. And when opportunity comes, that will come and Sattva will go down. In Rajagun, Satgun is also there, Tamagun is also there, but more prominent. Tamagun, Satgun is also there, Rajagun is also there, but more prominent is Raja. And Sattva is Sattva. So you have to be free from. That's why Krishna advised, Trayaguna Visayan Veda, Naistra Guna Bhava Arjuna. And Prabhupada is saying same thing here. Okay. If one offends another, okay. It is therefore advised that one transcend both pious and impious activity and remain in the pure state of freedom from designation. Sarvopadi vinirmukta tatparinamna. When one is fixed in devotional service, he is of the material platform. On the material platform, there are higher and lower positions. But when one is of the material platform, he always fixed in a spiritual position. Sa gunan samtita tvam brahmvaya kalpate. So, Rama, this purport here is talking about this one, how he fell, how he fell. What is falling, and he give example that how the people, because of their piety, they go to heavenly planet. And chinde pune martalokam visanti, evam trai dharam manuprapanna gata gatam kama kama labhante, they come back. And many pastimes are there. We know Trisanku Parsai, that how Trisanku went to heaven, Vishwamitra Muni sent him, but he had to come back. Maharaj knows, Mahabharata said, Maharaj knows, went to heavenly planet. He also had to fall down and become a snake. So heavenly planet is not the real place. We have to come back here. So let us shoot for highest platform. That is for going back home, back to Godhead. So we learned today on this auspicious day that we don't need to be proud, and we have to have knowledge about the pride. Means we should introspect every day. Am I being proud today? Am I being humble? Am I chanting? I mean, we should introspect every day how much I am going towards Krishna or Rama. When I'm chanting, how I chanted today. What did I read from Bhagavatam? What I thought today. Mind is thinking, all the time. Even sleeping time, mind is thinking. Is it not? You dream. So mind is thinking all the time. But sometimes sit down peacefully and take a survey of your whole 24 hours. How much time did I think about Krishna? And that way, the demon Rama, Kam, Krodh, Moh, Matsarya, Lobh, all these things, they will be vanished. So let us pray to Lord Ramchandra that he gives us a strength, then we don't become proud ever. Because anything which can destroy us is our pride. Pride. And the pride is not in hand or leg or anywhere. Head. So keep head cool. By chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And go back home, back to Godhead. Lord Ram is waiting for us. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Any question? I am Hindi wala, not English wala. But I come to America. I think my English getting better now. Any question anybody has?
Any reason why Ram does not want to be a king of Ayodhya? Why he was detached? Any reason?
Because he came for a particular purpose. And that purpose was to kill Ravan, a devotee. And Ravan had terrorized so many saintly persons in the Nakaranya forest. There were the heaps of, the bones of the rishis. The Raksacha, there are Asura, Raksacha and Danava. There are three. So, they are Danavas, they are against demigod. And Asura Raksacha they are against everybody. And this Asura or Raksacha, they are man-eater. They are man-eater. So all the descendants of Ravana, they were, although Brahmin, but they were man-eater. They killed so many, the rishis. So you should, so you should be in touch with them.
Yeah.
Madanga Prabhu has your number. Your father was in touch with him only.
Yeah.
But I will not say he was lazy, but he was busy. So he could not come.
No worries.
No, he was waiting for me to come. So we are going to come to your house, take prasadam. But anyway, no problem. You came here. You take prasadam. You take prasadam before you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Your father is very nice.
Thank you very much.
Your mother feed us very nice prasadam.
Thank you.
Hare Bol. Any question? Yes.
So you just mentioned the current karma is consequence of your past karma. So what to do? Like means how to negate all this?
Karmani nirdhati kinchuta bhakti bhanja govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Karmani nirdhati. Karmani is bahuvachan. Not karma of one life but many lifetime. Nirdhati. will burn to ashes. Vartamanascha yat papam yad bhutam yat bhavishyati. How is that? Nirdhatyasu Govindanal Kirtanam. All the karma from Vartaman, Bhut, and even Bhavishya, if you think will happen. Nirdhatyasu, burn to ashes. What? Govindanal Kirtanam. Chant the holy name of Govinda. So you are on right track. Are you chanting? Very good. You are on right track. Keep it up.
Very little.
Well, are you happy with your money? I mean, what you are earning? You want more, right? Chant more. Donald Trump is trying to. Yeah, very tough to in material world. A lot of struggle. Krishna said, Manasasthani indriyani prakriti yanti karsati. You have to struggle to get. But Krishna consciousness, no struggling. Easy. Easy to perform bhakti than anything else. And this, your material wealth and situation can only give you temporary happiness. But Krishna consciousness will give permanent happiness. So sukam kartum abhyayam. Abhyayam means
Indestructible.
indestructible. Abhyayam. So, good, keep chanting some more round. How many round you are chanting?
24 minutes. Actually, I chant on the basis of, I usually chant Radhana because I follow Swami Premanand Maharaj's that discipline, and so that way I started. So I chant Radhana.
Anyway, all the names are transcendental names, there is no question. But we should chant which is mentioned in scripture. In Kali Yuga, Shastra said, Bhagavatam said, any Baba or anybody, the base had to be a scripture, Shastra. If you are a lawyer, then the base had to be law book. You cannot just say anything. The same way, the scripture is a law book. And Bhagavatam, Sukadeva Goswami, towards the end, when you say Kali Yuga, he said, Kalau doshi nidhi rajan asti eka mahan guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangasya parambraje. Kirtana deva krishnasya. Radharani will also be happy if you chant Krishna's name. Wife is always happy if the husband is respected. So Radharani is the best servant of Krishna. She serves Krishna and she wants everyone to serve Krishna. When we chant this mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So this word Hare is for Radharani. We pray to her. Please engage me in service of Krishna. In Hindi they sing, Radha Shakti Bina Na Koi Syamal Darshan Paye. Radha Shakti, she is Shakti, but Krishna is Shaktiman. So if you want to get love of God, Krishna, then Radharani will guide us. So when we chant Hare Krishna, Hare is Radharani. And Guru Tattva, Prabhupada is Radharani representative. But directly calling, woman's name, of course now everybody calls their wife name. Earlier, I am sure your father were not calling your mother name. Neither mother was calling father name. If my father had to call my mother, he will use my name, his mother. And father had to call, or mother had to call father, also my name. So our sandwich. Respect, nothing else, just respect for each other. So Prabhupada said that we are not qualified to chant Radha name. First we know Krishna. And you know Krishna, then he will introduce to everybody. Prabhupada said Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjun. Are we greater than Arjun? Arjun was Krishna's devotee. Narayana were there. He did not talk about Radharani in Bhagavad Gita. Same way, if you go to some gentleman's house, you first know about the gentleman. You make friends with gentleman. And that gentleman introduces, she's my wife, she's my daughter, like that. But if you go to the gentleman's house and you're talking to his wife and daughter and not to him, he'll say, door is there. So, but Prabhupada also said, one who is Brajabasi, one who lives in Vrindavan, they got license to chant Radha. Even rickshaw wala chants, no problem, Radhe Radhe. But for us, Hare Krishna. Any other question? Yes.
It was really wonderful.
My English was okay? My English was okay, no?
Yes. And I was wondering, actually, Ravan, he attempted only once or twice to kill Ram. As you know that Ram is going to kill, Dashrath's son is going to kill Ravan. Like Kamsa, who was tried so many times to kill Krishna. So Ravan was not tried so many attempts to kill Ram.
So
He was
what is
because of his strength, because of he was proud about his strength. So nobody can kill him. So that he didn't try to.
Well, he had Meghnath and everybody to fight. Not that he has so many army to fight also. He went last, actually. Everyone went before. He was ready to go in front. They said, no, we are there now. Why you have to go? Stay back.
So he never tried actually to kill Ram.
He tried, no?
He sent all those people to try to kill him.
He sent them first, you all die, then I will die later on. I mean, here in the next verse, his wife is condemning him. That due to you, my sons, others, they are all killed. My husband, they are killed. Yes, Madhu. Right.
Prabhuji, when Ravana knows that Rama is going to kill him, then why he invited that, why he wants Sita, because he knows that Rama will come and kill me, then why he invited that death?
He did not know.
Ravana knows that Rama.
No, he didn't know. He was cursed that he will kill by Lord. But how Lord will come, he don't know.
But Dashratha's son is going to kill
Right, Dasratha's son will come to kill. But he never met him before. But anyway, even he knew, but he was so proud of his, knowledge and strength, everything. He didn't care. Ahankara vimuddhatma karta hamiti mannate. Out of pride, thinking, I am doer. Who is he?
Nicely heard about the meaning of Ramayana and it was very pleasure to us. And my question is, Prabhuji, why Ram sorry. Prabhuji, we were hearing from last few decades about Ramayana, but we are not aware how the dynasty of Raghuvamsha is ended after Lavakusha. We want to know how the Treta Yuga is ended.
Well, in short, description is given here, in short, but more description given by Valmiki ji in Valmiki Ramayana. You have to study Valmiki Ramayana, that how Lord Ram, Lakshmana, Bharata, they went through Sarju, and then Ram had divided the kingdom, where, the descendants of Ram are still there, but they have no connection. Suryavanshi are there in India, North India, so many stories sing, so many Suryavanshi are there still. But his son and then their son, they were like human beings, they are ordinary jiva. Ram was the Supreme Personality. His sons were not Supreme Personality. They were the answer a little bit, but Shakti is Shakti. But their children were not Shakti of the Supreme. They are like jiva, like us. If they are in 9th canto Bhagavatam, that's 9th canto only. In Suryavans, Katito Vansha Vistara, Katito Vansha Vistara, that first verse of 10th canto, chapter 1. Katito Vansha Vistara, Vansha Somasudeva.
कथितवंश विस्तार भवता सोमसूर्य राज्ञां
च उभय वैंसानाम चरितम परम अद्भुतम. He said, my dear Lord Parikshit Maharaj, you have elaborately described the dynasty of both the moon god and the sun god with the exalted and wonderful characteristics of their kings. But mostly he had described about Suryavansa in 9th canto. Now he wanted to hear about Chandravansa, mostly. So 9th canto describes more, so you'll find there. Yes.
Question is like Jaya and Vijaya, right? So they are in the material, they are in the spiritual world. For their little arrogance, they got a curse and they have to take 3 births in the material world. But we are have plenty of bad qualities, anger, lust, greed. But how do we get rid of this? By chanting Hare Krishna mantra at the end of the life. How we leave this material body, mind, intelligence. Mind and intelligence also concerned by material. So how do we get rid of this and only the soul go back to the body? What is the guarantee? They are also like the same way like Jaya and Vijaya. We also, because we have so much bad qualities here in the material world. The same, how do we ensure that we don't again fall down from the spiritual birth again?
First of all, the Jaya and Vijaya coming here and Kumara is going and cursing them, he transcendental Leela of the Lord. Let's not compare ourselves with that. That was the Lord wanted to fight. He had Bir Ras. So he wanted to enjoy the Bir Ras. And Jaya and Vijaya understood that Lord wants to do. So devotees are ready to do service. I want to do. So they wanted to do. And for Kumaraj, they wanted to do also. So they went, they cursed, and they came down. They all the Leela of the Lord. There is no karma involved in that. There is no karma in the spiritual world. So not because of karma they came. That's the Leela.
In the spiritual world, does the soul get a mind and intelligence there?
Yes, but that is transcendental, not like material. This is material. This even the body there is spiritual. Here everything material. Umrapan vayu khammano buddhirevacha ahankaram itime bhinna prakriti rashtada. They are bhinna prakriti. They are from material, product of Maya, material world. That's a spiritual.
So the mind and intelligence are pure
Yes,
spiritual, so
yes.
it never gets attached.
Here also we can get like Narad Muni. Here a spiritual mind. Prabhupada, a spiritual mind. A spiritual mind means always think about Krishna. That is spiritual mind. Man Manaska, the gopis, their mind was spiritual.
So when the soul travels to that spiritual world, does it have mind intelligence at that point of time thinking about Krishna?
Yeah, after crossing the soul, cross this Baitarani, then they get transcendental body, transcendental mind, everything.
But this
The
material
desire to enjoy here is the last snare of Maya. And when the desire to serve Krishna, from there Baitarani hands over,
So in between there is a period there is no mind and intelligence.
No, there are always mind and intelligence.
So last.
I am saying even in this Jivan Mukta Uchyate, even staying in your this body, you can make a spiritual mind. Your body can also transform in spiritual. Therefore, the Guru body said, don't accept as material. The offense to consider the Guru body as material. It's spiritual. I mean, if the food we are eating, offering to Krishna becomes a spiritual prasad, na? So anything which is in service of Krishna becomes transcendental. Whether you are here or there, doesn't matter. So long we are in service of Krishna. That's a real thing. All right, any other question?
Any question, one please?
Thank you very much. So let's thank His Grace Devakirandan Prabhu by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much Devakirandan Prabhu and Madan Gopal Prabhu for your we have next session tomorrow. Surrender, Saranagati. How can we surrender to Krishna more and more? So your question extension tomorrow it will be there. So please join in Bridgewater, Ajit Prabhu's house and Krishna Tali's house. And Sunday feast we have a special discourse by His Grace Devakirandan Prabhu. We are so much thankful Devakirandan Prabhu, all the way he traveled, even though his busy schedule, he accepted our invitation and he came.